May everyone and all groups of beings humbly ask for forgiveness altogether. May all of us, together with all beings from all realms of existence, humbly bow down towards all the Mahaparami, the Great Perfection, to please preside over our humble request for the declaration of the renunciation and cancellation of all the attachments that have been there in every lifetime, all the delusive mindsets to gain and to get from the elements and the aggregates, from the body and the mind, from all kinds of insights, all the mindsets to gain from both the worldly ways and spirituality. May we request for the declaration of the renunciation and cancellation of all satisfactions that have been delusively set up for the sights, tastes, smells, sounds, and all touches, for all the mental objects, for all sensual pleasures, and the aesthetics. May we request for the declaration of the renunciation and cancellation of all the things that are delusively projected with seriousness in duties and working, in living lifestyles and making the living. May we request for the declaration of the renunciation and cancellation of all the delusive mindsets to gain from relatives, friends, followers, husbands and wives, sons and daughters, the delusive mindsets to gain from the benefactors, fathers and mothers, from the gurus and teachers, and from the Mahaparami, the Great Perfection. May we request for the declaration of the renunciation and cancellation of the things that have been set up for gaining from the Satya Dharma, the Noble Truth, from the path of the enlightenment and its fruits, from the liberation of the sufferings and the delusive mindsets to gain from the accumulation of the perfection. And may we request for the cancellation and removal from the enmity, revenge, and vindication, from the mindset of rejection, from all curses, from all types of black magic, from all kinds of pledges and all commitments. And may we ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma that have been inappropriately related to the holy benefactors, through karma of actions, karma of the speeches, and karma of the mind, by delusively using the characteristic traits and habits to relate with all the holy benefactors, with all things and all elements, with all beings, not related with emptiness to emptiness, nibbana with nibbana. All the inappropriate relations both with the holy benefactors and all groups of beings from all realms of existence. Any karma of rejection towards the essence of nibbana as it is, the delusive comparison in the past with the Satya Dharma of each of the Buddhas, of each of the Mahaparami, during each era and time, the fabrication of the Satya Dharma, the Noble Truth, which does not make it in line with the essence of natural letting go and putting down. Any karma of offense, mistreating, hurting and harming all the holy benefactors, whether by the deluded views of all kinds of black magic or all the past karma of the inappropriate actions of offending, hurting and harming towards the Mahaparami, towards all blessers, towards all the forbidden persons, towards all the ordained of all religions, of all doctrines, of all sects. All the inappropriateness of the delusive attachment to one's own delusive opinions and to one's own delusions and being used to contradict the Mahaparami, the holy benefactors Buddhas, the groups of Buddha's followers, men and women in every Buddha era. All cases of karma, of covering up and obstructing the Satya Dharma, the Noble Truth, the natural letting go and putting down, covering up and obstructing anyone from following the blessing of the Mahaparami, the Great Perfection. May all of us humbly ask for forgiveness for all cases of karma. May they be forgiven from now onwards and forever. May all groups of beings and all realms of existence be forgiven. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. the desire, the urge, determined to help, must be helping through unwinding from the idea of self, helping to release from the idea of oneself and others. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with having or not having, yes or no. No is not even no itself. The habit of the desire is always trying, persevere, effort to act or react. And it has been like that with everything. And this is crystallized. In order to remove the desire, it cannot be removed by just cutting it, refraining or abstaining from anything. It is by way of giving out instead of taking, dedicating for the community, for the societies, instead of doing things just to survive or to make a living for one's own self, for one's own family, for one's own country, or for this earth, if you want it to be more extended, but it's still narrow. It's still limited. This is the origin of the unbearable, the cause of the suffering, the so-called. The desire grab, the desire usually hanging on to something, whether it is about worldly things or spiritual things. That's why there are so many practices, many paths, many methods and ways for this and that, and everyone perseveres to get to the point of achievement or attainment, worldly or spirituality. Unrealized that the origin of everything is starting by the desire, the effort to liberate from the suffering, the effort to cure any disease or to be killed. This is itself the origin of the unbearable. Because the mind will strive to recover, the mind will strive to attain, determined for a goal. The determination itself is controlled by the desire, delusive attachment and delusion. It is the desire which gives opinions and meanings. Therefore, it made it up and it's deluded to itself. It assumed up and deluded to the assumed up. Deluded viewpoint. That's also the originated by the desire. Therefore, it is the origin of the unbearable. Therefore, there are so many sects, so many religions, so many beliefs. So it is the desire that deceives the minds of those who make up that idea and being deluded to the made up. So be clear, because everything is from that which has nothing to do with yes or no. This is it or this isn't it. It's not about having or not having. Nothing is not even nothing itself. And when there is the opinions and meanings, it is also deluded to opinions and meanings themselves. So it's like a cycle, endless cycle that keeps going. It keeps going endlessly. Therefore, without realizing that the desire, delusion, and delusive attachments are the creator of all the act, is already crystallized, has been crystallized. So, by giving the blessing through the essence of that which has nothing to do with yes or no, grasping or not grasping, attachment or non-attachment, with everything, it will decrystallize the desire, delusion, and delusive attachment automatically, without trying, without persevering, without effort and determination. Ending all that, then all the karma also will be unwound, unlocked, and released. The self-purifying reminders are the key to open up the mind, to extend for everything, with everything together. It is itself the purification. Purifying the purification itself, therefore it has the power to purify everything. We don't have to try to clear anything or trying to purify anything. The effort itself is the hindrance, is the obstruction. The power of the infinite force, the great compassion, has the power to purify naturally. Therefore, if you try to purify something, you are lost. You miss the point. Extend further as usual. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with yes or no. This is it or this isn't it. The purification is natural process in itself. It's automatic. It is instant. There is no steps. Because no one is purifying anything. Therefore, the idea about purifying will be dissolved. The idea about cleansing will be dissolved. The idea about healing or treating the health will be dissolved. Unlock the karma. The karma is from grasping mind. So unlock that. Declare removal and cancellation of all the desire and expectations with health, with life, with all purposes, with all the perseverance for spiritual attainment. Unwinding from the unwinding itself. Lighten up from the lightness itself. It's not that when the mind is light, is the way. No. Nothing is in being lightly or heavily. It's not about taking. Nothing is graspable. Ending all efforts and proceed with the blessing, with giving that which is ungraspable. Everything is not about grasping or non-grasping. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with this is it or this isn't it. Nothing is in having or not having. Remember that trying to maintain or sustain any state of mind is itself also the origin of the unbearable. Use the self-purifying reminder. No is not even know itself with everything. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, attachments or detachments, or non-attachment.